Over the line, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. What's up, John Bird?
I'm in a pissy mood today.
Yes, you
Pissy
are.
mood. Sorry, everybody. Pissy mood.
Why are you in a pissy mood?
The rain. I was going to drive up here and just... And I can't get on the roof to do some work. I've got like plastic up there and all that crap. And it's just dripping, and the power went off for a second. And you know what the power does? It resets all the clocks in the freaking house.
So, is it flooding in your house? Like, is water getting inside your house?
It's dripping in a couple of places because the idiots that put the gutters in.
Yeah,
it's just don't get me started.
No, I won't get you started. So today is going to be kind of weird. This would actually be my first time doing the job from Tony's seat. And I got to admit, like, I'm a little nervous because there's a lot going on back here.
Tony's the GOAT, man. I mean, he really is. He's got his brain going 3 different directions.
I didn't realize how, and we have just relied on Tony to do this. I didn't realize how much of a process it was to get everything on in here because there's lights, there's computers, there's cameras, there's just
so much stuff going on.
There's a million different things going on, and so I'm going to try to steer the ship and see what we can. Here's the thing: I thought we should just keep this relaxed like we do on a members only deal. Mm-hmm. Even though this is our official... Oh, and that's the other thing. We're live.
Yeah, we're live. LIVE.
So, just programming note, here's what we're planning on, all right? This is what we're going to attempt to do is our normal podcast that we record, instead of just recording them and releasing them, we start doing those live. Now, that's not a big deal for us because unlike some other podcasts, they will record a podcast and then edit it on the backside. Mm-hmm. Cut out the breaks and the ums and all this kind of stuff and like splice it together. We've never done that. We've always done ours in one single take.
Yes.
And why not just start doing those live every day, which would mean that would be 2 lives a day. One is on all platforms and the other one is a YouTube members only.
Right.
What do you think?
Jeez. Well, I mean, we're keeping the same basic format, and we'll be able to leave a little bit earlier, right?
Yeah, it will actually cut down on the time it takes for us to upload everything else.
And I like having folks in the chat. It's somebody in this chair right here, over here to my left.
And in my chair?
Yes.
Right there?
Hey, Andrew. Hi, John.
It feels so weird over here. I'm going to be honest. I am incredibly uncomfortable. I really am. I just keep looking up at myself. I don't like the angle. I don't like anything about this.
Do you want me to adjust the camera? I can do it.
No, I don't know. I don't know the adjustment. I actually did. I tried to take. We got one of our extra cameras in here. I tried to take and put it over between. Like, there's 2 big monitors in front of me. I tried to put it between those 2 monitors. Mm-hmm. Wasn't gonna work. This is not gonna work.
I mean, you look good there.
I appreciate it.
Tony always, looks good over there. It's a good setup over there, man.
I know. It's become our identities. Like, our camera angles are our identities. Hey, Bob Cook. Hey, Stacy G. Sassy Gurr. We've got Tim and...
Nick the gun guy?
Yeah. There's John Bird in the chat as well.
John Bird, what an asshole. Hey, Jimmy Jam in the house.
Jimmy Jam and Jordan. Miss Jimmy Jam.
Miss Jimmy Jam.
I'm glad y'all are hanging out with us because, again, we're incredibly nervous about this. And
Tim Thornton. Sorry. Hey now.
Hey now.
Stacey G, baby.
So y'all let us know if you think this is...
Kelly.
This is like a good route to go as far as doing them live. I actually talked to Jimmy Jam a little bit over the weekend on Messenger, and he said, yeah, I think the more lives y'all do, the better. So maybe we keep going with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love the interaction, and we get ideas and stuff from folks. I mean, what we need to do is get together, and you and I, Tony, or you and I can have a brainstorming session. We'll put some whiskey here and some smoked sausage, and some block cheese and just bite it. Don't
I like
cut it.
block cheese.
Yeah, so we'll each have a summer sausage.
Did you actually? I was talking to somebody, and I think it was Carrie, and I was like, he ate this and said he liked it, but I couldn't tell if you were telling the truth or you were just doing it for the show.
No, I mean I wasn't doing it for the show. It's delicious. I've always eaten stuff similar to that, not eel.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit weird tasting, but once I got used to it, I was like, gimme.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
And a lot of people do it with crackers. I was like, nah, I don't need that crap.
Well, that's the thing with the surströmming, which is supposed to be here.
Oh, God, you ordered it?
Jimmy Jam ordered it.
Jimmy Jam!
So it's supposed to be here on Monday. We were hoping it'd be here by Friday, but he just messaged me, says it's not going to be here till like Monday.
Okay. We got to figure out, do I need to wear like a plastic around me then do plastic all around here? Do I need to go go into another room?
We're going to have to go out back outside on the patio.
You going to make me go outside?
And I'll be out there with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony will be in here doing the controls. And
okay.
So it'll be one of those things. We do need, I do need my... You got your tablet up, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I got to get my tablet up because I can't see any super chats on this thing. I don't think. Hold on, stand by.
Okay, everybody stand by. Do 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 do.
So you've been saying you're in a funk. Do you think it's the rain?
No.
That's been wearing you out?
No.
I feel like it's been on me, honestly.
I mean, that contributes, and I went to lunch today with Joel, Old Cherry Pub, shout out. And he took me to lunch, and he was driving me back to the house, and lightning was just, everywhere. And it's just, I used to like the rain, but, I'm not a fan. One day soon I will be, but
you mean a fan of the rain?
Yeah, I mean I used to love it, and now I'm just like, screw it, But I think that has to do with my luck drought, which continues.
I think I like thunderstorms.
Yeah,
but I think if it does it so many days in a row, it does start to wear on me because I've found myself. You came by my house last night, and I wasn't in the best of moods, and I don't know why. I try to be.
You hit it pretty good.
Did I hit it pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, I could tell a little bit, but not much.
Well, and then we tried to hang a TV in the living room, and we couldn't do it because even John Burt, who's a master, what do you call it, a carpetman? Carpetman. He's a master carpetman, and couldn't get it hung up.
Yeah, but you because it didn't go out wide enough to go over the wood studs.
Is it because a bunch of R words built my house?
No.
Oh.
They were on, as we call it, 16-inch centers, which is standard. Now you can tell it's an older house because they built it right. The new sticks they're putting up, they're doing 18 inches. Which does not, it's not quite as stable, won't age as well.
So what's the solution for? Like, what do I got to do now?
With your house, nothing?
Well, what if I want to hang my TV? Like, how do I get it hung?
That's what she said.
I was going to say, if I'm going to talk about getting hung.
No, God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. No, what you need to do, and Trish ordered it last night because Trish and I coordinated on it.
Oh, yeah.
A larger frame that would, that covered more space. So I mean, I don't know why they even sell those at 24 because, you want to center it on the wall. Everybody knows if you're looking at a wall and you got a door here and a door here, then you measure from the end of that door to the end of that door.
Yeah.
And then you divide it in half and it's there. Okay. So you should be able to go 16 inches here and 16 inches there. And then there's a 16 there on the center, which they did. So they did it correctly. But the idiots at media, whatever, that made that,
yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
So you're telling me the bracket was made wrong?
Yeah, the bracket was not wide enough.
Oh.
So when I put it up there, it wasn't in any studs. The only way to get it in a stud is to slide it over to meet two studs, and then it's not centered. It's never centered. It's either going to be this way 16 inches or this way 16 inches. And homie don't play that.
So we didn't have the opportunity to hang it off center and then just slide the TV to the middle where we need it?
No, you can't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Was it too far off or what?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is you had a choice. You could have hung it, but it would have been off center by 16 inches, and you couldn't. Nobody.
That would have been too much.
I couldn't stand it. Yeah.
You know, people probably don't give a shit about this. Let's move on.
Yes, they do. Everybody has had to hang a TV at one time or another. And hey, you gave me an old TV. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
The dark cloud of life killed my TV.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. By the way, shout out to JT. Who's a rare appearance getting to check out a live video.
Oh, that's awesome.
We plan on doing these Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And then after this, we're doing members only.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you that aren't members on YouTube, sign up, $4.99 a month. Easy peasy. What else? Oh, Scott asked if we got our package. So Scott dropped off a package of Vapor Forge, I think on Friday or Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally haven't been by there. Obviously, Tony Gump's out of town, which is why I'm here in this seat.
I'll see if I can stop by there between now and the next podcast. And pick it up. They probably know. He probably left instructions with them.
Yeah, well, I can. Yeah, I'll if you can't go by there, I'll try to swing by there tomorrow after the show.
Yeah, you're right. I'm useless. I would mess it up anyway, right?
Yeah, we don't want you to mess it up. We don't want to mess it up. So, I don't know how much you've been paying attention to this, John Bird.
You can't get away from it.
But this stuff going on with Iran, Israel, it's been going on all over the weekend. What are your initial thoughts as to how all this is playing out?
Well, we were talking a little bit about this when we had the timer going, and I don't want to be, maybe I shouldn't say, I don't want to be gloom and doom because I've got the dark cloud of misery following me around still, but I'm wondering, is it too late to turn this ship around? I know we've made a lot of headway, but is America just a little too far gone? There's so much stuff that is going on. I mean,
well, the one thing I remind myself is that the Middle East is always in chaos. Like, this is not something that's new. It's just on a larger scale than what we normally see.
It's on a nuclear level now.
It's on a nuclear level.
Ugh.
And it's just a matter of, Iran, who's been digging around for a long time with the nuclear weapon stuff, finally, according to what we understand, finally on the verge of getting the nuclear weapon. So a mess that should have been cleaned up long ago is now coming to a head, and somebody's got to do something about it, With that said, I don't think we should get involved, but I feel like we're getting closer and closer to stop dropping bombs on Iran.
Oh, Jordan, thank you. 1999. John Bird's Roof Fund.
Let's go.
Roof Fund. Oh.
John Bird's going to be dry tonight, baby. I like it.
Yeah.
So, Donald Trump, and here's where I'm at on it, and I gave this spiel on the radio today.
Mm-hmm.
Iran is in a position where they don't have many places to turn. Like they're at the end of their rope. They're getting bombed into oblivion by Israel. Their people are starting to get a little antsy. They're at the end of the road, and the question is going to be, what do their leaders or the supreme leader, what does he do what's going to be his last move? Mm-hmm. That's it. Because his last move is going to be one of two things. It's either going to be cut a deal, whatever Trump's offering, or they've got a nuclear weapon stashed somewhere and they're going to launch it.
Yeah.
That's the two options. And so I don't I don't know where to. Here's what they've dealt with today. This is. Let me just show you Donald Trump's Twitter here. Look at me. I'm doing this in real time. I'm so good at this.
Dang.
Already. So here's what he posted, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First up, he said, we have, let me make this small again. He said, we now have complete and total control over the skies over, total control of the skies over Iran. Iran had good sky trackers and other defensive equipment and plenty of it, but it doesn't compare to American-made, conceived, and manufactured stuff. Nobody does it better than the good old USA. That was number one.
Amen.
Today. He fires that tweet off to let him know all you got to do is look up to understand that you're in trouble. He then puts this out and says, we know exactly where the so-called supreme leader is hiding. He is an easy target, but he is safe there. We are not going to take him out, kill, at least not for now. But
don't say that word.
Unalive.
Unalive, yeah.
At least not for now, but we don't want missiles shot at civilians or American soldiers. Our patience is wearing thin. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And he's been putting that at the end of a lot of tweets, which I think is amazing. Like, hey, thanks for your attention. JT with $9.99, baby. Let's go.
Woo!
He says $9.99 for I love not missing live shows.
That's awesome.
I will say I get excited every time I see JT in the chat because I know how many he's had to miss from work and everything else. And last but not least, he simply says unconditional surrender, which leads me to believe that maybe he's at a point where he no longer wants to negotiate. He actually said that on Air Force One moments ago. He said he's just done negotiating, which is not good for Iran.
No, I mean, I think hopefully what they'll do is they'll send the ships over there. Or, well, I mean, what's our nearest base to Iran? What country can we get to where we would at least have the opportunity to shoot the missile down? If they did fire a nuke, we would have the opportunity to shoot it down. But where would we be?
That is that's a good question. Let me go here. I'm trying to find that what he said earlier on Air Force One. I don't know where they would be. I mean, pretty much they're running roughshod over the Iranian skies at this point. Negotiate. Trying to find that clip that here we go. This is a question that was posed by a reporter while he's on Air Force One. Listen to what he said.
Are you open to negotiating with the Iranians right now, or do you want to wait?
I don't know. I've been negotiating. I told them to do the deal. They should have done the deal. Their cities have been blown to pieces. They've lost a lot of people. They should have done the deal. I told them do the deal. So I don't know. I'm not too much in a mood to negotiate now.
He says, I'm not too much in a mood to negotiate now. That's not a good sign.
No.
It's not a good sign for the
Well, we've known he
Iranians.
didn't put up with crap. And we, he's always 2 steps ahead. So I think that,
That's kind of where I'm at. Like, there's so much unknown right now, and a lot of people are just straight up freaked out over this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like this dude's hit home runs for a very long time, and until Donald Trump proves to me that he's no longer a good decision maker, I got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
You haven't steered us wrong yet.
No, he keeps getting it right. And so
he keeps fulfilling his campaign promises.
Yep. And one of them, by the way, Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. How many times has he said that? He said that over and over and over again.
Does John Kim have one?
Kim Jong-un?
Yeah, they haven't gotten that far, but they're close. Correct?
No, they've worked on it. They got a lot of intercontinental ballistic missiles and stuff like that, but
no nukes.
No, and it's pressure from the U.S. Obviously not from former presidents, but Trump's time in office has probably deterred them a bit. Because he called him Little Rocket Man. Everybody remember his Little Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Here's Trump, and I found this earlier. Donald Trump on his promise. All right. Keep in mind, these are a bunch of different instances, but it shows you how consistent he has been on Iran having a nuclear weapon.
You cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. You cannot let it happen because bad things will happen if that happens. But everybody stopped. They were ready to make a deal. We would have made a deal that was great for everybody. No nuclear weapons. You can't give them nuclear weapons. Now they're going to have a nuclear weapon. Don't let Iran have nuclear weapons. That's my only thing I have to tell you today. Don't let them have it. They would have never had them, including Iran. They can't have a nuclear weapon. That's all. They can't have nuclear weapons. It's too destructive, too powerful. They can't have it. But I wanted to make a deal with them. No nuclear weapons. You can't have nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons are the single greatest threat to this world, to the whole world. And Viktor Orban understands that, and some others do too. I just don't want him to have a nuclear weapon.
So you get it over and over and over again. He's said it 1,000,000 times over, and that hasn't changed. And he's continued to say that. The scary part for Tehran and for Iran is just the fact that Donald Trump made those comments on Air Force One that he's not much in the mood to negotiate anymore. That's never something you want to hear from Donald Trump.
Yeah. I wondered, I hadn't heard anything from the left regarding them saying, well, Iran started a war. It's happened under Trump's watch. I thought he said that there weren't going to be any war. You know, I'm surprised that they haven't jumped on that.
Yeah, well, they'll be cheering for Iran here very, very soon. He also sent out a tweet where he said that everybody needs to evacuate Tehran now, where you can imagine the panic that set in when the president of the United States says everybody needs to get out of there, because that tells you, hey, he's about to drop a bomb.
Yeah.
Now, I think this was last night or, 16 hours ago, but look at the traffic leaving Tehran.
Oh, my God.
Listen, you get a tweet from the president of the United States saying, get out of Dodge, you better get out of Dodge, Coles. Look at that.
Wow. Look at that. Lit up.
Looks like Highway 280.
Yeah, it does.
On Friday.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at all,
It goes
the
all
other
way
roads.
around.
They're like,
I
we
hope they
getting
got
up
full
out
tanks of
here.
gas.
They better.
Dang.
They said, let's get up out of here, Coles.
Where are they going to go? Iran's only so big.
They're probably going to go to the next sand pile down the road. I don't know.
Parody alert. Parody alert. Look for a parody Thursday. Iran.
What's it going to be?
Flock of seagulls.
Oh, Iran?
Iran. Yeah.
That's what these people are doing. They're running so far away.
They're just, okay. All right.
Gotta get away. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
That'll be good. Did you see the missile? What was it? The Israeli missile that hit the Iranian state television station. Our state-run media.
I may have. Yes, I did see this.
They're
Came up on my
actually
feed.
they're in the middle of reporting the news, and then a missile hits their TV station.
صدای متجاوز به خاک وطن، صدای متجاوز به صدای حق و حقیقت است. آنچه که ملاحظه کردید، صدایی که شنیدید، فضای غبارآلود استادیوم.
Dang.
Allahu Akbar!
I was thinking the same thing.
That's out of control right there.
Wow.
That is out of control, man.
Man, this world.
That's some good that's a good viral moment though. I mean, if you're that reporter or that anchor, like you finally hit your viral moment because you're not, people outside of Iran's not watching you. So now you're
We should
famous.
get her on the podcast.
Oh, we should. What if you think we can get a hold of her and invite her on and be like, hey, what was it like to be hit by a missile?
I guess we'd have to have a interpreter. Probably.
We can just make up whatever she's saying.
Yeah.
We don't have to have an
and
actual.
she won't know.
Now, one of the big questions is going to be Russia. Now, Donald Trump has tried to maintain a decent relationship with Vladimir Putin for obvious reasons. It wouldn't hurt to have them as a partner, at least, I'm not talking like an ally, but to have them as some sort of, mutual respect type of partner. In this conflict between Israel and Iran, Russia has been partnered up with Iran. So that's the side they're picking. But there are reports coming out that Vladimir Putin is willing to, and maybe this came from Donald Trump, maybe he helped in this situation. Reports saying that Russia may ditch Iran in this situation if they're not willing to come to the negotiating table. And I've actually got footage of Vladimir Putin and the Supreme Leader meeting for the first time since all this started.
Oh, my gosh. What in God's name? Are they fighting or kissing?
I think they're
love or hate?
They're tickle wrestling. I can't play the music. Look at him go!
Good grief! He went right at him. See, it looks like he's kissing him.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I'm like, they're definitely not fighting, but maybe they just fight like that in that part of the world. I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm glad we're in America.
Glad we're in America. We don't do all that gay stuff.
Yeah.
Like leg wrestling.
Shut up. Leg wrestling will be an Olympic event within the next 12 years.
Did I tell you about didn't we talk about the Alex Stein title controversy?
Oh, good Lord, yeah, and we watched it.
Dude, there was a whole other thing, and I'm trying to remember what it was. It was involving Tuttle, and I think he just... God, I can't remember. There's been so much drama on Bubba's show as of late, I can't remember.
Is Tuttle going to get fired again?
I don't know. I hope he doesn't get fired, because I feel like Bubba's going to try to steal you if that happens, and I don't need you going to Tampa.
Well, no. I mean, I used to do stuff when I did stuff for comedy networks and things. I did it all from my house.
Well, listen to this. Like, Bubba and crew, they have I don't know how many people, but they had at one time a handful of guys that were just sending in parody songs. Mm-hmm. So maybe once we do this Iran thing, we'll send it their way and see if they want to play it.
I mean, because I'm the master. I do believe, in my personal opinion, I am the second greatest parody writer and performer in the world.
Who's the first?
Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay.
I mean, nobody can touch him. But he doesn't do political stuff. I've always done political stuff, and this will be, I need to count, this will be over 300 from how many parodies I've done in my career.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I could agree with that. I could see you as number 2. I'd put you at number 1, John Bird.
I don't know. I've always, Weird Al, he's a musical genius. Yeah, he is. And I mean, my creativity, the dark cloud of misery hanging over me really squelches your creativity, you know?
JT says Tuttle's good with Bubba now. And sometimes, listen, sometimes that stuff goes back and forth. But I will say this, and I think I said it when we were talking about the Alex Stein deal, that kind of stuff, and I even texted it to Lummy. I said, it's that kind of shit right there that made me fall in love with this show. Because of how real it is. Mm-hmm. Like, when there's problems amongst the crew, y'all don't say, let's meet after the show and hash it out.
That ain't real life.
They do it on the radio, and it's so good.
Well, we brainstorm on the podcast, you know?
Yeah, we do. We sure do. A Boomer's in the house. What's up, Boomer? What's up, Kelly? Nick the Gun Guy. Oh, Nick the Gun Guy says Ned and... Oh, God, I've got the hiccups. He said Ned and Manson over John Bird, that you're better than... Do you remember Ned?
Ned?
Yeah, the old guy that did the parody songs on Bubba's show back in the day.
No.
Like 5 years ago.
No.
Yeah, I've played you some of his stuff before.
Okay, all right. I mean, I'm sure, but you have to remember my memory.
Do y'all think I'd get dinged if I played one of his parody songs on here?
I would think he would... I mean, sure
I think it'd be too much of a risk because if YouTube, even if we could convince YouTube that we've got permission to play it, they'd still pull us down.
But still, is it original? Does he do originals?
Yeah, he does
I mean, if
parodies of...
If he does parodies of other songs, it should not be a problem.
Yeah, because it's like there's one of my favorites is it's called like Homo Cowboys or something. And it's like a deal kind of playing off Brokeback Mountain, but it's that old country song called The Rodeo. Who sings that? Was it Garth Brooks or something?
Probably, yeah. That sounds
Hello,
right.
Rodeo. Okay, so nobody knows what that is. But
I hadn't heard that.
I'm going to play it for you after. I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you after this before we start the members only.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah, that's fine. And you know what? Turnabout is fair play. I want you to play the Kamala Chameleon video and compare the two and see which one's best.
Do I have... Now, this is not a video. All their stuff is just audio.
Oh, God.
They're not as fancy as you doing video, I guess. Do we have the Kamala one on here?
Yeah, it should be on the YouTube site. Yeah, remember mine? That went viral for my page. I ended up with like 150,000 people watching it. It was neat.
Really?
Yeah.
Kamala. You say I need to get it on the... What is Ilhan Omar doing over here? You said it's on the YouTube channel?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can just go to the channel.
What did you call it?
Kamala Chameleon.
Kamala.
Yeah, let's see.
How you spell chameleon? That's the question.
CH.
Okay.
Well, it might not be here. You might have to go to
Over
mine.
the line. Let's just see.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be on there.
You got it on yours though?
Yeah, I do.
Is it BirdWorks?
It says you. Oh yeah, at BirdWorks.
Okay.
Yeah. It said you.
Videos. We're doing this in
And
real
there should
time.
be one. Yeah, I've got several videos.
You got a lot. Let's show the audience this so they know to follow your YouTube page. It is John Bird, BirdWorks, at BirdWorks right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Kamala Chameleon, I don't think is on here, cuzzo.
Yeah, it is.
Where in the world is VP Kamala Harris's one?
Yeah, here it is. Political parodies. Look into the playlist for political parodies.
All right. Political parodies.
Yeah, I've started putting some up there.
Oh, yeah. It's the first one that popped up. How about that?
How many does it have?
I don't know, John Bird, but I'll check.
It's like 1 million.
All right, here we go.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
They all praised Biden when he went away. We all know they're full of lies when they say he's a man full of conviction. He's a man who's in the know. These are all contradictions. Joe had to go. Farewell to Joe. Kamala, Mala, 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 Chameleon.
That's kind of creepy
She
there.
just don't know.
Oh, yeah, this is good.
Which way to go.
But what is that? Shit on her teeth?
Yeah.
Cackling queen. Obama waiting in the wings to pull the string.
Hey, I thank you.
That's pretty good, actually.
Nursery rhymes and word salads is all she'll say. She's the czar of the border. She has no real policies. I wish that we could deport her.
Oh, wow.
She's on her knees. She aims to please. Kamala, Mala, 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 Chameleon. She's a show, a real show. But it won't be easy for the clueless cackling queen. Tim Hunting is on the scene.
There's a lot of different Kamalas in here.
Yeah, I went through all of them.
Mala, Mala, Chameleon. She's a show.
that one's rough.
Yeah.
Running won't be easy for the
How about that?
I did use a couple of AIs.
Oh, you got a Liz Cheney in there. Let's see what all you got here. You got oh, not you again. Okay, there you go. You got Angry Shakes. Oh, these are the playlists on political parodies. Don't play all. Tell us what the play. Oh, here's the playlist over here. Cheney's Gonna Run.
Yeah.
Border of Mexico. Another funny type song. Remember When, parodies from the past.
Oh yeah, those are from like 15 to 20 years ago.
Oh, nice. Good stuff, man. Yeah. Good stuff.
It's
yeah.
fun. It's a fun time.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's and you've played them all on here on this show. By the way, I just saw that Boomer is saying he needs a fix of Wild Hair Jerky, which is our homeboy Brian. He is the owner of Wild Hair Jerky, beef jerky company. He and I talked, and I'm assuming that this is a thing. He said that what he wanted to do is give away for anybody that sent in a $50 or more super chat. He wanted to send them a bag of jerky. Now, you may have to pay shipping. I don't know, but you get
It's worth it.
You get a free bag of jerky, and I mean, you can place an order with him and get whatever you want on top of that. His what's the website, John Bird, in case people want to order?
WildHairJerky.com.
Wild Hair Jerky.
I bet that's what it is.
.com.
Not a lot of people would say that. Yeah, there it is.
Is this it?
Yep, I should have worn my shirt today. My Wild Hair Jerky shirt.
Yeah, this is it. Okay.
Cut above the rest. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah, wildhairjerky.com. That's we even got our own little thing on there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They got all kind of different flavors. The Dream Reaper, habanero. You got gift cards.
Yeah, I
cayenne,
like the
Creole.
teriyaki.
Yeah.
And what's the one that's sort of hot, but not real hot, that I tried last time and I liked?
Was it, I think you tried ghost pepper last time and you said it wasn't that hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it
I
is
didn't
hot,
take big. I didn't take big bites. I took small bites. And if it was a Friday Night Live, then I was probably drunk.
This right here is the ticket. Roasted garlic and herb.
Oh yeah. That may be my favorite.
That's numero uno right there. That's the best. I love it because he asked me what I wanted the other day, and I'm like, he was so used to sending me the hot stuff. I said, let's get the hot stuff and give me that roasted garlic and herb because that's what Trish and I both eat.
Yeah.
So
that roasted garlic and herb is some good
You
stuff.
know he never forgets you.
No, I know. Yeah, but you remember that time you ate mine?
No.
Yes, you did.
I ate yours?
Yes. I'll never forget. Oh my gosh, I forgot. All because I got fired.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I remember now. Listen, it was
All's good,
It was
brother.
it was a tough time for all of us. It was just a
Wasn't it?
weird time. Do you remember what Alex Padilla? Remember the senator that got arrested?
Yes.
He's back on the Senate floor after getting roughed up by law enforcement and has decided to tell his story finally, so everybody can know what exactly it was that he went through. So listen to this.
Good.
Forced to the ground. First on my knees, and then flat on my chest.
Not his chest, for God's sake.
And as I was handcuffed and marched down a hallway, repeatedly asking, why am I being detained?
We didn't know.
Not once did they tell me why. I pray you never have a moment like this.
Here we go.
But I will
Here we
tell
go. The BS.
In that moment, a lot of questions came to my mind.
What kind of questions?
First of all,
Will I
where
be
are they
deported?
taking me?
Where are they taking
Because I
me?
know I'm not just being escorted out of the building. Am I being arrested here?
Are you taking me back to Mexico?
What will a city already on edge from being militarized think when they see their United States senator
Oh my
being
gosh.
handcuffed just for trying to ask a question.
Okay,
Gosh,
enough
Parks
of
of all
you,
the
buddy.
humanity.
Oh, the humanity. That was one of the funniest moments in line history, by the way.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
When you did that?
Yes.
Oh, the humanity.
And it goes about manatees, and his name was Hugh. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that was a great moment.
It was an article. What was the story? It was something about he was
gay manatees.
Yeah, he was having gay sex with another manatee.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, the humanity.
Yeah, and he was named Hugh, the one that was doing the screwing, I guess.
Yeah.
I made a rhyme. Hey, the fat pig, welcome, but I'm not Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. I'll never wear my glasses again, and I won't frown. This is my new look. Now, that doesn't look like Bubbles, does it? Looks a little bit like Kurt Russell, doesn't it?
Kurt Russell and Bubbles had a baby. Hey, there's one more, a guy that is getting arrested. This guy's actually a mayoral candidate. His name's Brad Lander. And so ICE was, I don't know if they were at the courthouse or what, but they had come in to arrest a guy. Well, this New York mayoral candidate was holding on to the illegal immigrant, trying to keep police from taking the guy away and I guess deporting him or whatever they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. That's him right there to the left, and the mayoral candidate is the gray-haired guy. So they come in to get him.
Oh, my gosh.
Guys, back up, guys. Back up. I understand. You're pregnant, but I need you to back up. And you're interfering with the
I need your badge number.
Put them all in jail.
Back up, guys. Back up, guys.
Look at him holding him. He's like, I'm not letting my migrant go. Like, what's the big deal? Does he work at your house or something? That's my migrant.
They don't need a warrant.
People are so ridiculous.
Stay back. Step back.
Got him.
Step back, guys. Step back.
You don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens.
That's not what this is about.
Wait a minute. Okay, so I don't know the backstory on the guy that they're originally arresting, but the statement of you don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens, I believe you do. Because if you didn't, then nobody would be arrested ever.
No way.
And they were talking about it was ICE agents. No, it says police right there on the vest.
Yeah.
Where are you taking him?
None of your beeswax, corn shooting, tooting tacks.
That's a political stunt. These
Yeah.
people are
Oh, you
so
know it.
ridiculous.
You know it.
So ridiculous. I mean,
And I'm sure he's going to have a tearful press conference.
he's going to be like, I didn't know where they were taking me. They were taking me back to my home country.
Man.
Did you get to watch any of the No Kings protest stuff?
Yeah, you know what? I enjoyed that some.
Did you?
Yeah, I enjoyed the. Never mind.
Well, here
I
this
mean, it was a sad day for America.
This was one of my favorite moments. This girl right here thinks that she can stop. And I don't know if there are migrants in this truck that they're taking to a facility or they're transporting them or whatever. But this one in the black feels like she's going to be able to stand in front of that truck and stop it from going where it's trying to go.
She might slow it down.
And jump, bird.
Oh, this is not going to end well. Rev that engine, buddy.
No! Let my people go! Let my people go! Let them go! Let them go!
Run over!
Let them go!
Hey, get off the truck! Get off the
Let
truck!
my people go! Let my people go! Let our people
Get off the truck!
Y'all gotta move.
I mean, if we're being honest, we wouldn't mind seeing her roll up under that truck.
No.
I mean, if
we haven't seen the end of the video. What?
Look out!
Okay, he's getting faster. Look at him.
No! I can't! Don't touch me!
Let my people go!
Get out! Stop! Get the fuck off! Stop! Stop!
Dude, if you're this lady's friend, you've got to get her out of the way.
Carissa, you gotta go.
Look, everybody's pulling away.
Carissa.
You getting that cardio in, baby. Get that cardio.
You go, girl. She got good balance. Please don't kill me.
I'm a fucking person!
Oh my gosh.
Kill me!
Are you really?
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't fucking 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 kill me! Let my people go!
How can you be with the left and think that that's sane?
Let my people go!
That's some serious mental illness.
That's a South Korean head shaving thing.
Somebody get this Nazi off my hood.
Let my people go!
Oh.
Bring your dog. These are parents. These are community members. Their kids waiting outside. Their kids waiting outside, sir. Their kids waiting outside to see their loved ones. Just let them go.
Okay, that's enough of that. I'm just...
Now, I thought I saw a short thing of that, like on TikTok, where he ran over her. Pull to the end and see if he rolls over her.
No, not this one, but there
God,
was
there was
one person that got run over. She just got arrested.
Let my people go.
Your people. Who's your people? What was that one movie that was like, got the bald-headed guy? Was it called Powder? You remember what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's who her people are.
Maybe. Now, Powder was an alien, wasn't he?
Well, I mean...
Or he was like a special kind of... Well, yeah, she's special.
All of these people are very special.
Gosh.
And that's the problem, I think, is they've been told their entire lives that they're special when they're really not. And that has resulted in them acting this way when they don't get what they want. Let's see. Protester.
Let my people go.
I'm going to see if I can find the one that you were talking about.
Me, myself, and Irene.
Here we go. Yeah. This is a good angle right here. Let's try this.
Yeah.
Let's try this
It's
right
not
here.
a big truck. It's a car, but that'll do.
Yeah, car will do. Sedan will do. Oh!
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I had the camera on my seat, by the way. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Man,
All right,
let's
here
see
we
it
go.
again. Let's see it again.
Oh, God. Got them kneecaps, cuz.
Yep.
They're there to render aid.
What do they expect?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're just tired of it. We're tired of it.
I don't know. I mean, I am curious to what it is they think they're going to accomplish with these things, because it never seemingly works out in their favor. It's kind of like this guy right here. So, have you seen this guy yet?
No, I have not.
Okay, so he was a protester.
Mm-hmm.
He got injured.
Is he on Mars?
He is. Yes, he is currently on Mars.
Oh, okay. We deported him.
They deported him to
Big
Mars.
time.
And listen to what he says about his experience.
All right.
3 feet away. After I got hit, I couldn't really walk. I was just like too much in shock. And then they're still pushing me. I know some other protesters were trying to help me like walk, but they're still pushing them too. And everyone's shouting like, "Yo, he just got hit! Like, let him breathe, let him breathe!" Like, and like I needed to sit down for a bit.
Oh no!
But they just kept pushing. Right now I'm at home. The injury was sustained to my groin. I have a bruised left testicle, and my right testicle was actually shattered.
He has uno
They said
testicles.
that they somewhat fixed it, so it should have some function, but it's still very badly damaged.
Are you really going to be able to procreate anyway?
Yeah, it's that's probably a win for society
Just
in general.
idiots.
But we didn't necessarily need you making babies or anything.
Mm-mm.
So that's a win. That's a no Kings rally win right there.
It just keeps on. But, you know, I mean, just when you think you haven't, you know, you think you've seen it all. You know, I mean, I just don't understand how people from the left, halfway normal people from the left are like, yeah, we're brand nothing. And how can you be proud of those people?
Yeah, you know,
how can you stand for them?
And you know, I won't give the details on this story, but you know what I've been talking to a particular person about when it comes to these protests.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what happens for individuals that maybe aren't super wacky liberals, they get in their TikTok algorithm and they start seeing all these protests and these things that are manipulated, and it convinces them that what is going on with the deportation stuff is something that doesn't reflect reality. And then they find themselves getting involved with it. And next thing you know, they've lost a testicle.
I mean, I'm speechless.
You should be.
No, I'm not. Hell no. You know what? I wish I had my Mustang there. I'm going to drive my Mustang to Los Angeles. Just to boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
You know?
I got a couple more stories, but I think I'm going to hang on to them until we get to the members only gimmick, and we'll figure it out from there. So hopefully this went over without a hitch, with the exception of me doing this.
No, that's fine. It's funny. See? No, I thought you did a fantastic job.
What if we did this angle the whole time?
Oh, God, no, you're not even in that. Stop.
You just listen. You just moved the box. It has been flopped over the whole time. I didn't say anything about it. I was just going to let it go.
I'm very OCD.
You see it as we're ending the show.
Hey, does everybody want to see my license?
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to scare you, okay? Now, this is the last license I got. I thought I looked pretty kick-ass. Okay.
Do it on this camera over here.
Oh, okay. Or I could do it on that one. Oh, my gosh. I'll do it on yours.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Here's me now.
Back up a little bit. Okay, move it to your right and left. There you go, right there. Okay. John Bird.
Oh. Oh, shit. Don't anybody look at that. Don't look at that. Get it up. That's too late. Well, that's not going to help me put my hand over my iPad. Shit. Okay, I don't live there.
Is that an old address for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an old address. Okay, and here's the one where I think I look like I would say a Russian assassin.
Okay. Wow, look at that.
Billy Badass.
Wow, John Bird. That is absolutely that's a little John Wick right there.
Yeah, it's sexy, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll give you that. John Bird's a big John Wick fan, so if you want
John Wick 5 coming out 2026.
If you want to buy him any sort of John Wick merchandise or collectibles,
I got a couple of John Wick's coins that he uses.
Well, now you've got his address, so you can send him whatever you want.
No, that is.
Listen, the one time we do it live, and you're like, "Here's my address."
I know it. That's a stupid idiot.
Oh man, that was That was
Scott
something
said,
else.
we know where you live, John Bird.
that's
Come
not
on
good.
over. Let's have a damn cookout.
Well, as
Bring
long as
some
there's
meat.
people in the Department of Corrections that hate you, as long as they're not watching,
Yeah.
hopefully they're not.
Joe Pat, Eraserhead. Wow, deep cut, brother.
All right, we're going to get out of here. John Bird, do you have some final words that don't involve your address?
Yes. I want to thank everyone today that was sitting in this seat over here, figuratively speaking, because I was in a real pissy mood and it was turning into a shitty mood. But you know what? Even though you're virtual, I want to hold you and hug you and give you a kiss. Because you guys made my day better. And not just a little bit. I'm feeling pretty good. And the black cloud of doom is still back there, but you know what? I just dissipated it. I feel better. God bless America and God bless you.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
You got your pen over there?
No, can you bring it to me?
Okay.
Just hand me the pen.
Blue one, right?
Yeah. How about you do it? Why don't you do it?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. You do the whole thing.
Okay. All right, everybody, stand by for the members only. Until next time, say cause.